Big news at MindStudio. MindStudio now has native Google Gmail blocks in the platform. Let me show you where these are. Open any agent in MindStudio, go to the canvas, right-click and select New Block, go to View All Blocks. Here we are looking at all the blocks in MindStudio. Now do a search for Gmail. And you will find these 4 new blocks here within the Google category. Create Gmail Draft will automate creating a Gmail email and send it to your drafts within your Gmail account. Send Gmail will actually send an actual Gmail, and it will have your Gmail account as the sender instead of MindStudio or anyone else. It would have your name and your email account as the sender that your recipients will see. Update Gmail labels will update Google Gmail labels in your Gmail account, and then you can search Gmail emails. So this will extend all new different types of use cases natively within the platform. You don't need to configure them or anything. However, you do need to authenticate them, and you also may need to re-authenticate some of your Google blocks that use email. So for example, if you're using Fetch Google Doc as an example, is that we now have more robust authentication whereby it will need new permissions. And the way you do that is easy. Go to your account, go to an agent that uses that and then update it. Or you can also go to the service router. And let me show you how to get to this. Let's say that I just logged in and I'm looking at my workspace. Come over to Service Router, go to Integrations, and now you'll find these native integrations and look for your integration for your Google account. If you've not created an integration yet, then this won't exist. Now you can do one of 2 things. One is you can click on these vertical ellipses here and resync. Or let me show you how I would do it here, or just to demonstrate how this works. I'm showing you a daily newsletter summarizer, which I will demo in my next video. But for now, I'm just introducing these new blocks and how for you to sync them up. Let me break this. I meant to break this connection. Disconnect it. Now, when I come over here, do a refresh. Notice how it does not have access to this anymore. Now I will connect to my account. Select your Gmail account. And the types of permissions will vary based on the type of block, what it's doing. Some will only need read access, like this one. Others will need write access. You select continue, and then continue again. And then once you see this message, you are successfully connected to Google. You may then close this window, and then you can select it here again. Oh, sorry. And like I said, this is how part of this new robust authentication will require other levels of permission. And now this is ready for use. Same way, if you go to update labels, I will connect this, select my Gmail account. And now this is also ready for use. And I'm going to go to another one here. This one I'm using Send Gmail. And it needs additional access permissions to send email. And this is how easy it is to authenticate your Gmail account with these blocks. The send draft one will be very similar to doing the send Gmail. You will receive authentication messages from Google saying security alert. These are now being authenticated with a third-party service, and that's completely fine. That's just sending those messages for your protection. And so now you can use these. Let me show you a quick example, and I'm going to show how this agent works in my next video. But just as a quick sample. Here, this is acting as a daily newsletter summarizer, and it will automatically look through my long list of emails and find newsletters that I've already configured to get and search for in my email account. Let me show you how this would work. This is set to be running on a schedule, but I'm going to run this right now. I'll explain how this works in my next video. And now if I come over here and do a refresh, notice here that now I have these labels here. And these are labels that I've created: MindStudio Scanned and Newsletter AI. You can make as many newsletter labels as you want. You first need to create these labels in your Gmail account. Right now, MindStudio does not create the labels. It only updates the labels. So you must first come to your account here to add them. The way you do that is you go to Settings, View All Settings, go to Labels, and here then you can create your label, like I showed MindStudio label, and any others that you want. And now it will have access to those labels from MindStudio. And now if I come over here to this workflow, and this is again scheduled, and I'll explain this in my next video more in detail, but this is sort of giving a very quick example of what it can do. It has aggregated all those emails, and now it is summarizing them, and then will automatically send me an email of a summary. Let me close my settings here, or just go to Inbox, do a refresh, and now here we see this is a summary of my newsletters. And unlike, for example, for those of you that have taken the 2-day bootcamp at MindStudio or the 3-day bootcamp, this may look a little familiar in that we teach you how to make yourselves a newsletter aggregator and sender. However, in this one, you do not need to first send yourself the emails to your agent. This will automatically get them for you. So this is one great use case for what these new blocks in Gmail open up. Like I said, in my next video, I will explain how this agent works that I just very briefly demoed for you, and share the remix link so that you can show them, you can use it yourself, and you'll know from my next video what you need to customize for this to work with your Gmail account. So this is really big news. MindStudio now has native integrations with more robust Gmail, both Gmail accounts as well as with other Gmail blocks. So I hope that you start using them. We're excited to see what you build with these, and I will show some other examples on how you can use them in the future. Thank you for watching.